it from me. We're going to stake up. Copy, copy, copy. So. Sabasan. Music. Nope. So. Copy. Paste. Okay, so we put the thing down. Let's turn this over here. Bam, bam, doodle, doodle, now you're it. Save a person one, now you're it. Ding, boom, da, do. Looks like something has gone slightly wrong. And now, we're just a couple pixels to the left. I don't know why. Little properties lighting. Oh, mine is 60. Okay, so that should only now appear after this. Let's add a delay. You come up at point -45. Come on. It's just begun. Your voices are necessary to the hour. Okay, so with me. Okay, so download this. We download. So we will put this. It isn't a zip file. Okay. Get the photo editor up. We're gonna need to isolate the background for just a bit. We need to actually. Okay, things are very quiet. Do, 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 do. Yeah. Okay, too. We want to go to the iOS folder. Bit to screen. And you will go at the very bottom. Do-do-do-do-ya. Do-do-do-do. Okay, so we want to go a bit bigger. Bam. You think this? Boo-la-dee-doo. Da-ya. Wa-ya-ya. Wom-wom-wa-hee. Wom. So create new image. So Waking Studio Ultra HD apply season. Boom. Magic collection. Just delete everything. It might be easier to select the parts that we don't want to delete. Doodly diddly doodly diddly so let's get a window capture and make it small. Let's lock the background image. Let's just undo this. We'll scrap it. So let's just scrap it. Open image. Okay, so nope. Nope, not that. We want to use the one select. Deselect. Bam. Control. Bam. Okay, how do we add this? Okay, so. Well, we want the avatar in the background, so then we can still do the bouncy stuff later. Okay, so. Or. Okay, I don't know if we want to switch this up. Might be a good idea. Okay. So, let's duplicate this. Okay. Okay. Nope. Empty. Bam. So, if we select this and we move it, can we move this selection to layer 2? Okay. Cut. Paste. No, that's not good. Boop. So let's undo. Okay, so invert selection. No, 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 no. We might need to take the lasso tool. So let's just deselect everything. Deselect. So magnetic polygon. We boop. So, how do we stop? No, stop it! No. I've got all the lines all over the place. Okay. No. deselect. Okay. And invert selection, delete. Bam. There we go. File, export. Now we should, in theory, be able to add that image. So, plus image. Okay. Browse. Bam. There we go. Okay. Okay, so let's lock everything but the image and let's scale. Properties. Transform. So we want stretch the screen. No. Fit the screen. Boop. There we go. And now we should lock that down. Bam. Now I'm behind the desk. And that is better than nothing. There we go. Now everything lines up. Bam. So we should lock that. Okay. So we got Cartoon News Studio. Bam. We can turn on or off breaking news. Breaking news. We have Photoshop. Okay. We don't need that. We don't need that. Okay. Now we want chat in OBS. How to do... Shrinky. I have to add chat overlay. Boop. OBS Studio. That should... Okay. Third-party alert providers. Let's take a look at that. That's an ad. Okay. We got DuckDuckGo. Okay. We're not doing so bad over here. Double checking Twitch. We get an infinite screen, but we want chat on the right, left hand side over there. So let's grab, pop out chat, and copy. Bam. let's add browser. With width, let's say 500. Okay, so this. Okay. $1,600. Welcome to the chat room. Okay, so we want to make it a touch smaller. So that the bottom doesn't get cut off and we can't see new messages. We could add a flame. Okay, so testing. Okay, so now we do want to grab the pop-up from Twitch. Streaming tools. Overlay. Okay. Nope. We want to add the bricks back. Live audio desktop. No, no. Nope. It ain't. Aha. Stream elements. Let's accept all for now. Okay, so. Nope. That's not it. Bam. So let's rename. Okay, so stream elements. We're gonna add that. Okay, so overlays. Create new overlay. This is. No, this is not what I wanted. Where's my bricks? Activity. No. Alerts. Aha. Alerts. Aha. So copy. Browser source. And now we will add browser source. I need to make a little ticker. So we're gonna test this by bam. Okay, so did that do anything? It did not do anything on my end. Not through OBS. Okay. On-screen celebration, nothing. Let's test. So we're gonna go over and adjust our available emotes, fuel reward, power ups and channel points. Bam, manage. Text to speech. Okay, posture check. Suggest a poll, open multiplayer. Ban an in-game action, nope. Drop it. And add time. Okay. Okay, so that should, in theory, allow me to then now wait, I don't have a. There we go. Gigantify. Nope. Okay. Add time. Okay, so it's big all over there. It should be readable. Okay. So let's lock you. Let's lock you. Let's add an extra frame. Now. No. No, no. Okay. We can steal some of these. Do we want to steal it? Do we want to come up with our own? We only need the top and bottom. So, let's... Okay, so let's see how wide this is. How do you measure? Okay, so browser 2. That is you. 4 pixels. Oh, 4 pixels from the bottom. Okay. Properties. So 450. Okay, so that is 450, 450, 444. So how do we 50 width by let's say you 450, 1080. Create. Bam. Okay, so that would make it a little bit more. So whispers. Those really, those ads really want to be shown. Okay. So we want something to cover up some little chat box at the bottom, at the top. Okay. Image. Let's add new layer. File. Import. How do we? No. No, I don't want a lasso. Aha, there we go. Image. Okay, so .png will take the Delilah. Okay. So magic eraser. Bam. Boop. There we go. And that should cover up the bottom. Now we need something for the top. How about we add iris? Okay. Image. We got happy. And we'll flip that upside down. Upside down. And through the roof. That should be enough. Let's export. Go fast. Text test. Now import image. Text test. Text da da da. Ooh, okay. that might be a touch too big, but it's something to work with. Okay. Just a bunch of jargon, just to see if it works. Da 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 da. Da 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 dee da 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 dee da da da. Where's the PISA test? Yeah, better than copying AI. I'm not gonna get timed out on my own channel. Okay, there's an issue there. So, we're gonna need to go back to the drawing board. I'm gonna keep this around, but I like it. But we need smaller images. So you will need to go. We are gonna need to add a new image. Maybe we can move Greg back in. Should we move this out? Yeah, we should move it all over to stream. So Greg, you go back into okay, so okay, we're just juggling things around in the file system. So Copying you over to the Steam folder. Okay, so. Ooh. So we got the Moloch band. Can we use that? Ooh, okay. File. Export. Quick export. No! Seriously? Oh, that's crap. I guess I'm gonna have to edit that into OBS itself. Okay. Oh no. What happened to my background? Oh. Oh. I moved everything. So, we're gonna go to Steam. There we go. Okay, so. Okay, so let's do. And image number 7, properties. Okay, so. Doing. Okay. So we will take this browser and we will make it smaller. Properties. Okay, refresh cache. Wait. How wide is this? 450 by. Okay, so we want and properties. We want to make you a touch shorter. Okay. Oh, we can make you a bit shorter. 900. No, no. We 1080p. Okay, so there you go. We will remove the images on top. Yes, let's remove that. Okay. We forgot properties. We forgot the table. Bam, there we go. Okay, so that should be aligned. Yep. Image reaction. Filters. So we want to make scale to sound. Oop. So we want to make sure it's connected to the mic. Inverse scaling. So we can boop minus 48. Okay, so wham bam. Scale width. Okay, so this should be, yep. I am going up and down just a bit. And duplicate. Scale height. Wham bam. And this should, okay, boo, what? Inverse scaling. Okay, so we are jumpy just a bit. Okay, so that's not too much, but it is noticeable. Okay. Wham bam. So that's better than nothing. Got a bit of movement. Let's add image. Let's browse for let's lock browser. Okay, so this one, that is the bam. Okay, so this. So we need to cut this one off. Okay, that's not good. Okay. So, why? Okay, ticker tape. Okay. Nope. Let's find something. Okay, so not good. Pace the test. We got a couple AI things, but I don't use them anymore. Should delete those. PDF problems, okay. Oh, we got Kylebot didn't turn over there. Kylebot, you're much more respectable. Come over here. Punishment ring for Elden Ring. Get over here. Delete. Developer portal. Why don't you? Okay. That's coming through. In theory. Testy. Okay. We know that works. Okay. We need something to just cover up the tiny little bit at the bottom. You know what? Let's just open properties. 1080. 1200. Okay. 1250. Diddly diddly is never right to hit me. So, how do we clear the chat? Aha, there we go. Refresh cache. Okay, okay. Okay, so fitness gram pacer test. Okay, boop. Character limits. We'll make sure we can get everyone. So no one lives up here. So no one left to let me. Okay, so yeah, that'll get everyone. Okay. So people down at buying our disguise. Now we will lock that up. We will my home YouTube. Okay, YouTube. My own vids. That way I know I'm not copyrighted. Wham bam. Oh, I got a notification. What is that? Oh, burgle. Okay, why not? So, do. If I full screen this. Okay, now, will people be able to get the audio? Let's go into the middle here. So that is not good. Okay, so property, capture audio. Okay. Okay. Okay, so that's coming through. That is.
Okay.
Okay, so we can use that. Okay.
You're angry at me for
I have
no
no
reason?
reaction channel.
That's why I don't like your beads.
Properties. Okay.
We got
Level 48.
Minotaurs
Why am I bouncing?
and warriors. Essentially D&D. Okay.
Without, you know,
Busting tool.
negative 48. Let's apply this for a bit of a delay. Because only applying at negative
Okay.
45, in theory.
There's honey over
Okay.
there.
Okay. Not half decent. Not half bad.
Glasses.
We need a little red ticker tape at the bottom.
I mean, this is cool and all,
We
but
can do that
couldn't
later,
you set
though.
up a couple
Okay.
baskets?
Ooh. I should grab some dandelions.
Okay, so he's still on the way. And let's see if we can't add the bricks back. Stream alerts, viewer attack, activate. Set as overlay 1. Okay, so how do we get those? Okay, so component. Okay, so settings. So now we just, bam, we will large, mustache. Okay, so what do we copy to put into our OBS? Control X, Control GIF, we can't throw Santa. No pool, Control Cake. Bombs. We are going to change this up to quite a bit, but we're going to enable it. Okay. So, tutorial. Copy URL. Bam. And add. Okay. Browse it. Bam. Okay, so 1080. Okay. It is, how big is this? 1080p by 1920. 19. Okay, that should be the whole screen. Okay, so let's test this out. And oop. Okay. .tv. Remove this part. Bang. Okay, so this should take me to what y'all see in theory. No. Just chatting, one viewer, and wait, that's not me, is it? It probably is. So that's not me. That's not me, is it? A viewer. It probably is. So that's not. I need to. Not me, is it? A viewer. It probably is. So that's not. I need to. Not me, is it? A viewer. It probably is. Okay. So that's not. I need to. Not me, is it? A viewer. It probably is. Okay. So, infinite attacks available. So tomato. Infinite attacks available. Oh, no, I don't want this full screen. Tomato. Infinite attacks available. Oh, no, I don't want this full screen. I can hear it. Tomato. Copy. Oh, no, I don't want this full screen. I can hear it. Okay, so we can throw the tomatoes. Copy in theory. I can hear it. Okay, so we can throw the tomatoes. But that's a sheep. What's the bomb? I can hear. We are putting it. Okay, so we can right in the middle to show y'all. But in theory, that's a sheep. What's the bomb? I can hear. We are putting it. Okay. Come on, sheepy. Right in the middle to show y'all. Where are you? In theory, that's a sheep. What's the bomb? I can hear. We are putting it. Okay. Come on, sheepy.
Right in the middle. Show y'all.
There we go. You gotta
That's a sheep.
click in the little,
What's the bomb?
okay.
Come on,
Oh,
sheepy.
so that is possible now. You gotta,
That's a sheep.
we got
Click
the little, we got eggs. The little, okay.
Come on,
Oh,
sheepy.
I gotta go in and update that. We got, okay. So, settings. Channel. Free. Bam. Quick settings. Five. What a balloon dart. Put pigeon block. Dolphin, nope. Pineapple. Creeper. I don't want anything glass. What the? What are you? Okay. No, we're not turning you on. Ice cream. I do not want the jump scare. Okay, we're going to turn off the plunger, but we're going to play the toaster. Okay. I think that that's enough for a test for today.